G'day and welcome back. Today I'm going to do a video on hi-fi equipment, discoveries I've made with linear power supplies, and a bit of an overview and review on dacs and what I have found in changing one of my dacs and adding a linear power supply. So I'll go through my system and explain what I've done, and I'm also going to play some music. I know playing music on YouTube is not the best in regards to getting blocked and demonetized, that sort of stuff, but I really think the differences will come over and you'll be able to hear it through the phone. It's that clear. So yeah, let's go over the system and go from there. So as you can see, this is my digital front end, I suppose you'd call it. Here's a Raspberry Pi 4, which I use as a Roon endpoint. It's got a software on there called RuPi, which controls that. Now this is the DAC I've had for roughly, probably be a good 2 or 3 years, a Toppings E30. I think it's been superb. I've had other DACs I've had a Gusted X16, which I enjoyed, but just found it a bit too right on the top end, a bit too harsh, I suppose you'd call it. I've had other DACs in the system as well, but yeah, I've been really happy with the Toppings E30. But then the Toppings E30 Mark II came out with the dual AKM dacs, and all the advertising still said they were the velvet dacs, so I thought that would be even smoother. But we'll find out very shortly once I play some music, and you can be the judge of that. But as you can see, the Toppings E30 is the one that's powered on now, so that's the one I'm enjoying the most. And the big sonic improvement has come from this. I've added this to the system, a Shanti power supply. So this is a dual linear power supply. So you've got the 5 volt 3 amp, which feeds the Raspberry Pi. So that's probably making a big difference as well. And the 5 volt 1 amp is powering the DAC. So the story is, I purchased both together, the Shanti and the Toppings, both from different suppliers. I got the Shanti actually, it's a second hand off a excellent member from StereoNet. So if you're looking for any great second hand equipment, definitely check out stereonet.com.au. There's a great classified section there. But so I got that from there, and that came in a day earlier than the Toppings E30II. So I couldn't wait, so I hooked it up to the E30, turned it all on, and the music just, the improvement just, it's hard to describe in words. As you can see, I'm stuttering and stammering, but it just, blew me away. It's just the bass was thicker, and what, I can't say heavier. I was sort of almost keen to turn my subwoofers down, but I thought no, because it just sounded that good, and the clarity up top, there's no harshness at all. I could turn the volume up without being distorted. Just sounded superb. So I was convinced when this one came in, when I hooked that up, it'd be even better. Unfortunately, I was very wrong. The sound when I hooked that up was just very bright, very forward. I sort of liken it to, this one was like you're at a live concert with the music just blasting at you. And with the original Toppings E30, that was like you're in the studio. Everything was pristine and clear and absolute perfection. So I'll give you a brief tour of the whole system. So I'm using an Integra DRX 3.4 as a preamp for the 2-channel system. I have that because I listen to a lot of multi-channel music, and I've got Dirac installed and all set up and ready to go. And for 2-channel, the front speakers are a pair of Magnipan 0.7s. And as you can see, I've got heaps and heaps and heaps of room treatment, even on the ceilings. Oh, sorry about that. Even on the ceilings, back wall, diffuser panels, absorption, corner bass traps behind the speakers. So very, very good room setup. So there's enough of me talking. Let's go and play some music, and I'll show you what I mean, or you can hear what I mean. So yeah, this is the track that really stood out. AC/DC's For That's About the Rock on Roon. So I'll get out of the way, we'll press play. First I've got the original E30 deck in play. Now swapped it over. As you can see, the light's on down the bottom deck. So we've got the Toppings E30 Mark II. Here we go. Yeah, hopefully that comes out over the phone, the difference there. But yeah, the Toppings E30II is much more edgy and in your face. So maybe some people do prefer that. Maybe it is a preference thing. Maybe you're used to the original E30II too much. Maybe it's too laid back, too smooth. But yeah, definitely use a difference there. So I suppose it's up to you whether you decide whether that difference suits your needs or taste, doesn't it? So yeah, so I just thought I'd share those thoughts. And if you're looking to upgrade from the E32, from the E30 original, yeah, just be prepared that it mightn't suit what you're used to or your taste. So definitely a much more forward, edgy, I suppose the word might be brighter. I'm not sure if that's the correct word or not, but definitely I think edgy would be the correct term to use, where the E32 is much smoother, still with all the detail there, but just more smoother and less fatiguing, I suppose. I could listen to that one all day. Whereas the E32, definitely, as I said, it's like being at a live rock concert where you can only take so much of it. So so I think I'll be boxing the E32 up and putting it for sale, and then yeah, using those funds for something else. And I think the E30 is going to stay in my system for a very long time. I'm even not even interested now or keen to get a much more expensive deck. I just don't think it can be beat with the linear power supply hooked up by anything else. I'm talking about companies like Cord and Denethrips and all those big players. So yeah, if anyone's interested in lending me one of those products to see if it is any better, happy to test it and give a very honest feedback, but I honestly can't see it being any better. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video and it's helped you out, and we'll speak to you next time. Bye.